peeps. I'm just, Finn's gone for a nap and I'm just crafting. Oh, and I do what I say, the little foxy journals, I was calling them, autumn foxy journals that I was doing, are not going to have a fox on now, they're going to have an owl on, because the thing that I was using to paint on and my marker pen that I was trying to go around with has ran out and I really want to get them up, so they're just going to be changed now to a little owl, which was a bit quicker and just a lot easier, and maybe I'll try that again when I've got the stuff, because I just use what I've got, the materials that I've got in, I just use it. If I have a bit of extra money to get some other bits in, then I will do, but at the minute I haven't, so these will be changed to, I'll see if I can show you the little owl. It's just going to be a plain little owl with a heart on, because I tend to have hearts and everything, so that'll be going on there now. So it'll be an owly autumn edition instead of a fox. At the minute I am making some more journals. I'm just trying to see if the one I had is out somewhere, which it is. It's up there on the shelf. Hang on a minute. So I've done this one. Someone ordered one a little bit like this the other day. I think it was Helen. Someone called Helen. This little sort of, I think it's 6x6 square one. They are really cute. They're nice for children, these as well, if they like writing things down with little secrets and things in. But basically, that one's going up, and I'm just in the process of, I have got, see if I can find it, bigger styles, like two bigger styles that are nearly finished off. They were finished off, but I just need to put some more bits in. This style one, a flat one, but this style, which are bigger. This is my gratitude journal, but I've got two of them coming up because they are actually near enough done. I just need to put them up. I haven't put them up. And at the minute, this is drying. I am doing some autumn themed ones, but these are more, needs the spine on, but these are more of the book ones, you know, the spine, whereas the others that I normally do, like these and the slimmer ones, and these ones, I call these more like travelling ones, because they haven't got a squarer spine on and they fold a bit flatter. You can throw them in your bag. Whereas you can do with them, it's more of a book form. So I am bringing a book form out as well, probably in different sizes and that. I think this is a 22" by, I think it was 15.5 or something, but I am bringing some autumn themed ones out. That'll be inside. Obviously it'll have papers in. But as I've been sat crafting, I was watching somebody last night when I was in bed. I was just watching a bit of YouTube, and there was someone, can't remember her name because I've not come across her before, but you know when you're watching other people, then you can see on the side different people. I was just tapping on like, oh, what's she talking about? She's talking about basically about getting older and this, that and the other. And I think she was, I'm only 40, she was, I think she was 50 up, but looking really good for her age, but like naturally good. She's not had any fillers, she's not had anything done, you know, any work done. If you have, you know, each to their own, but just saying, I liked it because she was growing her hair out grey, and I know I'm always messing with my hair all the time, and I know I've said about trying to get my greys out, but I dyed it this red, which is this copper colour, which is, that's how much it's grown, because I haven't dyed it, so much it's grown. And I'm thinking, should I just try and leave it, even though it's got copper in the bottom, because I could easily dye that back brown if I needed to. But because I think it was the other week, Mandy C was saying, if you know who Mandy C is, about I was messing with her hair and I was messing with her hair. And I think she did text on here right on, oh, we should try a couple of months without messing with her hair. And I thought, I wonder how long I can, because I've been thinking, oh my God, I need to do my roots because it's grown that much. Oh my God, I need to do my roots. And I'm thinking, I just can't be bothered, but I really need to do it. But wouldn't it be great if you just didn't have to dye your hair? And then you can see my greys. And you might think, oh, she's not got a lot, but you see them all coming in here. And I have a lot more, I don't know if you can see. They're all coming in. And I'm just thinking, should I just leave it? Because this woman, she looks so good for her age. And what she'd done is, she didn't advise everyone to do it. She had dark hair anyway. I have got dark hair naturally. Bleached her hair out and had highlights in. So when the grey was coming, it was mingling in. And then think her hair was about down here. Then she said when it grew out to down here, she'd just cut it off to here. And then I think she's just going to wear a few hair extensions just to make it a little bit longer till it all grew out. Which I think a lot of it has grown out now. But she was a lovely lady and her hair just looked... And every time I see people with silvery grey hair, I'm like, oh... You know, and not just that, it was about aging, and it just makes you think, like, I really do hope I can just age gracefully sort of thing, or age good for your age sort of like. I like wearing makeup, obviously I've got makeup on now. I don't wear tons of it, but I like wearing makeup, and I always have cat's eyes on. It's like my staple, and I always have a beauty spot, and it's because I like Marilyn Monroe, but I have got a freckle underneath that because I am freckly anyway, as you can tell. But she was just talking about taking it in your stride as things, like your body does change as you get older, you know, things go south and you get wrinkles and fine lines, but to like embrace it, because as much as we want to be, or maybe you want to be looking younger again, we embraced it then, but it's like you're going into another era and you've got to try and embrace each stage, like each, you know, stage of like, I'm 40 now, going into my 40s up to my 50s to embrace that stage, and then 50 to 60 to embrace that stage, like every decade or something. And I want to see if I can try and look good for my age, but not with being a bit more natural, as in, I haven't had anything done. The only thing I've had done is I dye my hair. I did have my eyebrows semi-permanently tattooed on once, but they faded a lot now, so I still pencil them in. And I wear makeup, so now and again in summer I put fake tan on, but I really can't be bothered with that anymore. I'm just getting to that stage where I think people are more in competition when they're younger, but then again, you don't have to be younger to be in competition. I don't mean competition, but, you know, like, I don't know, young girls these days, you know, and I'm just thinking, I just want to embrace my age, but to look good for my age. And I can see, like, even if people might think, oh, your hair's not got that much growing, but it is coming in, you know, you could dye it for a couple more years before you even thought about doing that. But it's just a pain in the bum. And I've noticed when I dyed my hair this colour, because I did bleach it out a bit last time, so only a few weeks later they started coming through again, and I was like, don't even think it colours over properly. It'd just be lovely not to do it, and it must be nice. And it was like I was walking down the street today, I was getting a few bits and bobs with Finn, and I saw some older ladies with, like, you know, when obviously the hair's white underneath and then they've dyed it red or black, but when that skunk line comes in, but it's white and then a colour, and I don't know, I thought I don't want to be one of them, because I think you'd have to keep it up for every 2 weeks or something if, you know, if my hair went really white and I was dyeing it another colour. But I just thought you should embrace your sort of, how would you say it? Just embrace your different stages of your ages. Yeah, different stages of your ages, you know, and take it in your stride. Because things I maybe used to bother about when I was in my 20s, I don't really care about now, because I think as you start getting a little bit older, I'd probably say maybe I don't mean late 30s is older, but I mean as you start growing up a little bit more, you sort of don't really not care about the things, but you just don't make a big deal of things that maybe you did when you were younger, and you're not really bothered. And I think you give less of a toss what people think as well. But I've always said, and I've said this in posts before, though I'd like it to grow out and I can never do it, but I'm going to try and leave it a few months and just see how much is actually there, and see, because now it's getting longer, I can tie it back. And if I did and it started coming through and it looked a bit weird because I've got red at the bottom and then it was darker at the top of the grain, I can dye this. It could just for now go into a bit of a ombre effect, but you know me with my hair. But I just like to think, I think it's nice to look good for your age. I've said this before, I don't think you have to do things to try and be like, I need to look younger, I need to look in my 20s. No, you don't. You're never going to be in your 20s again. Even people who do all this stuff to the faces with different fillers and things like that, like I said, each their own, I'm not knocking anyone. You don't look 21. You can tell you're of age, but you probably look, well, saying you can look all right for age, but I've seen some people, it sort of makes you look young but older. I don't know if you get what I mean, but just don't be scared to embrace the different stages of your ages. And I just think grey hair is beautiful. And I know a lot of girls dye it out now to have it grey and silver, and I've said this before, but I'm just going to try and see if I can, because the good thing is as well, I can see how much my hair has grown because my roots are there. But yeah, this lady, she was just embracing her body, she was embracing her face, she was embracing her wrinkles, she was embracing the grey in her hair. And she said a lot of people, because they do say, we're like, oh no, you can't go grey, you've got to keep dyeing it, or it won't suit you, this, that and the other. And do you know what? I went back a bit from when she had dark hair. Yes, she did look lovely with darker hair, but, and then you sort of get used to it as she started transitioning. The hair's beautiful, but obviously with that, you can change the colour of your clothing, bits of makeup. Like, she wore makeup, but she didn't wear a lot of makeup. It was more like a natural look, but I do think you have to wear bits of makeup sometimes. Sometimes with a hair change of colour, if you wear makeup, if you don't, then you don't. But if you wear makeup, sometimes you've got to change your colours up. It might be a bit warmer or different tones of makeup that you probably could get away with when you had darker hair. Maybe it'll be lighter when your hair's lighter, not darker colours, if you get what I mean. Sometimes you can't stick to the colour palette of makeup you were wearing when you had darker hair or whatever colour hair you had to when you go silver. But I don't know, it just inspired me to start thinking again, and I was like, and it's nice to hear a lot more women saying that, you know, you don't have to be trying to keep up with all the youngies. We're not that age. Yes, we are inside, but just don't be scared. Don't be scared to embrace the different stages of your ages. And that's all I wanted to say. So I'm going to get crafting, carry on with my books. I don't know about Happy Soul Sunday because my sister's moved and we might be having a bit of a celebratory sort of dinner tomorrow or something. So I know it sounds thinky, but I'm not going to be rushing to come back to do it. Maybe I'll if I've got something to say, maybe I'll record it tonight to put up tomorrow so it still goes up on Soul Sunday. But I've gone on a bit of a slump again. Not a bad slump. I've just done a lot of creativity. If people follow me, they know a lot of painting and a lot of every day, every night. I've like not been watching telly. I've just don't know what's happening to me. Loads of creative stuff coming out. And now I'm going on a bit of just need a couple of days rest. So if it goes up tomorrow, if it goes up, if it doesn't go up, it doesn't go up. But it will definitely be up next Sunday live because I haven't got Finn next weekend, so I know when I can definitely go live. But I'll try my hardest to put a pre-recorded one up maybe tonight or something. I just want to chill out tomorrow, see my sister's house properly and just enjoy my Sunday of doing that because she's moved and stuff and it'll just be nice. So I'll see. But like I said, try to embrace the different stages of your ages. Don't be afraid. Bye.